2022 is going to be a huge year for DC movies. I mean, we've got The Batman in just a couple weeks now, Black Adam, The Flash, and of course Aquaman 2, aka Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So to celebrate this and give us a great look at some of these upcoming movies, Warner Brothers has released a brand new trailer to kind of just gives us little glimpses of each of these films. And with the Super Bowl literally tomorrow, you'd think they would have just waited and released something there, but I mean, Super Bowl commercials are expensive, and Warner Brothers doesn't usually do stuff for the Super Bowl, so that's why Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, just kind of dropped this on social media and was like, here you go. And it gives us some great looks at these upcoming projects. Like, for example, the Batman, it doesn't really show us anything, because, I mean, that comes out in a couple weeks. We've seen multiple trailers, so that's all good there, but we get some first footage from Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Like, we get this great shot of him in his so cool looking orange and gold and green comics accurate looking suit that of course he got in the first movie, but now he's sitting in his throne room and he looks amazing there, along with a great shot of him now in his stealth suit, which was revealed a couple months ago. But then we have also the Flash movie, which gives us some new looks at the suit. Like right here, you can see the logo on the chest is lighting up and kind of channeling the Speed Force throughout the suit. And then you get a nice little zoom in shot of the cowl and just like the front view of the character. And I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of it. I wasn't a big fan of it when we first saw our look at it during DC fandom and stuff like that. I mean, the cowl, just the helmet, whatever you want to call it, it just looks weird, and like all the yellow lines throughout it looks weird as well. Plus the texturing on this, like the texturing you see on the shoulders and stuff, it looks weird. It looks almost like alien or like techie and kind of futuristic, which I mean kind of works with the character but also doesn't at the same time. I don't really know what it is about it. I just feel like it looks like a weird suit. But the big thing we're talking about with this trailer is Black Adam, where we get basically our first footage from this movie. We of course got our first official clip at DC Fandom, but this is our first look at the members of the JSA. So we start off this part with actually seeing Dwayne Johnson in action as Black Adam. Finally, after decades of being cast in the role of Black Adam, we actually get to see him as Black Adam here, and he looks great here with the hood and the suit and everything. Looks just like Black Adam. Wish he had the hair, or at least the pointy ears or something like that. But here's a great shot of Black Adam doing a cool laser bolt, lightning bolt thing getting shot out of his chest. That's pretty dope. And then you have basically that he is getting recruited by Pierce Brosnan, who is going to be playing Dr. Fate in this movie. So he's being recruited basically by the JSA, and we have no idea why he's being recruited by the JSA, who the villain is of this movie, why they need their Black Adam's help. But it's what's happening. So you have Pierce Brosnan here, and you can see he is using, or at least holding, the Dr. Fate helmet there. And then you get great shots of our JSA members here, like Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, who I feel definitely could look better, but at the same time I am liking it. It's definitely a different design for the character, but I like it. I'm willing to wait and see more of it until I make a final decision, but at the moment I'm kind of meh on it. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad either. The wings look great. I feel like the wing pieces on the helmet look a little too long and too big. But other than that, it's not too bad. We also get our first look at Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher, who is basically a mixture of like the Atom and Giant Man from the MCU. So he can grow super tall, and this is another great comics accurate look for the character, as well as finally Quintessa Swindell as Cyclone, and a very similar, or at least inspired costume based off the character's costume in the comics, because in the comics it's more skimpy, not really today's day and age appropriate costume. So of course they've updated it and modernized it, and I think it looks great here. She looks really cool. And finally, Dr. Fate right there. I am loving this. I've been so excited to see Dr. Fate in this movie, and I've been so worried that they'd make him look weird, but he looks amazing here. This literally looks like Dr. Fate. It's so comics accurate to Dr. Fate. It looks very similar to Dr. Fate from the Injustice games. Only thing he's really missing is like the white glowing eyes, but other than that, he looks amazing. I love that. And again, Black Adam is being recruited by the JSA. You can see Hawkman in the background there, and Dwayne Johnson, Black Adam, is getting his invitation to team up with the Justice Society of America. But guys, that is the brand new DC Universe We Need Heroes TV spot trailer, whatever you want to call it, which gives us some great new looks at our upcoming DC movies of 2022 with The Flash, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Black Adam, and the Batman. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. What did you think about this brand new trailer? Our first looks at these characters and JSA members for Black Adam, new looks at the suit for the Flash movie, as well as our first images and footage from Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So guys, thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything goes on in the DC life.